Hey, it's Justin at Saltstrong, and I'm going to let you in on a little secret that I do to the Slam Shady Bomber that helps me get more bites in dirty water scenarios when these bait fish are at weird sizes. So guys, we're coming into the summer months. There's going to be a lot of rain, and even if you're fishing an area that has dirty water conditions, the bomber really excels. But here's the thing. In the springtime, when the bait hatches, it's really small, right? It's like 3.5 inches. The Slam Shady 2.0 perfectly mimics a little pilchard, a little greenie, or even a peanut bunker or small menhaden. And then as you move on into the summertime and the bait fish gets larger, there are 4-inch variants that are available in the Slam Shady style. So you've got the 4-inch Paddler Z by Z-Man, and you have the 4-inch Diesel Minnow. And I'm showing you guys the tails real quick. If you haven't already seen it, Tony's got an awesome video talking about the different tail sizes of paddle tails and styles and when to best use them. And I've always found the bomber to excel when fishing dirty or stained water. But here's the thing. Sometimes this bomber, even though it has a lot of vibration with that really big tail in the back, might be a little too big of a bait. And if you throw the Slam Shady 2.0, it might be a little too small, or you might not have all the vibration that the bomber offers. So what I do, guys, is I actually take the bomber and I chop it down into a smaller profile. I still want to keep all that vibration that's in the back of that thick tail, but in dirty water scenarios, predators key in on profiles and different sizes of baits. So I still want to use the bomber, but I want to chop it down to just about the same size as the Slam Shady 2.0, keeping all that vibration, just dropping the silhouette profile of that bait. So I use a Slam Shady 2.0 on a Z-Man jig head, can be really any jig head as reference, and I just chop it down straight with a knife, like so. Pull that piece off, and guys, you just reduce the overall size of your paddle tail, but you keep all the same vibration. Now, the next thing I do is trying to find a jig head to match up with this type of paddle tail, this blunt head. Now, rigging an owner twist lock can work, but I don't recommend it because that blunt head is going to be a lot of resistance through the water. So I try to go with a jig head, and I found that with the Z-Man trout eye jig heads, they've got a really short shank to them. So I don't really like to use the Z-Mans. I actually really like the custom ball jig heads that we have on our shop page, fishstrong.com. These are really designed for the power prawns, but I think these are awesome to use when you chop down this bomber because they've got a little bit more length in the shank of the hook, and that's what I'm looking for. So just take it and thread it on real easy. There's still a lot of plastic even after you chop the head off. Slide it straight on through, and I like having a longer shank on this bomber because, again, it is still a little bit of a longer plastic, and that's it. That ball covers the majority of that blunt nose up front, and it doesn't affect the swimming action in a negative way. You still get all the vibration of the bomber, but you're dropping down that profile size to be more along the lines of what the Slam Shady 2.0 is, but it's just a little bit chunkier. So if I'm fishing in an area that has finger mullet that aren't fully, that 5, 6, 7-inch size, or little croakers or pinfish, and it's in dirty water scenarios where you've got all that vibration, I just chop down my bomber and I make sure that I pick a jig head that matches appropriately. And again, I do like using these ball jig heads, the custom jig heads that we have for our power prawns, but there is no barb to this to be able to grab this plastic. So just a simple, quick, single drop of super glue will help secure that plastic to the head really, really easy. So there you have it, guys, this simple little hack that I do to my Slam Shady bomber when I want to better imitate the profile of baitfish this time of the year. Guys, definitely go out and give it a try. Get yourself a pack of bombers and these custom jig heads really made for the power prawns, but with a little bit of super glue. I think these are awesome to use on the bomber with this technique. You can find all these items at our shop page, fishstrong.com. And if you guys are an Insider member, you know that you can earn up to 20% off of all of the items here in front of you. And if you haven't heard of us before, we're Salt Strong. We are the best online fishing club in America because we guarantee that you'll start catching more fish in less time. And we do this by providing you with premium education, an exclusive insider community, and huge discounts on the best tackle for saltwater anglers. So head on over to saltstrong.com and we will see you in the Insider Club soon.